What's up, Ravens?
We have a packed episode for today.
So let's roll that intro.
Last Sunday marked a monumental milestone as the Olathe Northwest class of 2026 officially crossed their stage to claim their diplomas.
The energy and win was absolutely electrifying. And to prove it, Evie Chavez has a full recap of seniors' unforgettable big day.
Ready or not, the seniors made their way to commencement. However, they were faced with a gusty challenge. The windy graduation day added one last unforgettable moment to our seniors' high school experience. But that's not it for the class of 2026. The next chapter is yet to come.
Last week, the sophomore video students at ONW had their first experience being part of Mr. Cooper's Convergence and Sports Information Director's class.
Aside from a quick game of hacky sack breaking out here in the studio, the day was a huge success. Let's send it over to Evan Cates to see how it all unfolded.
With a bunch of seniors leaving Convergence and the sports broadcasting program, Mr. Cooper is recruiting some new faces from the sophomore class to hopefully fill the open spot. Mr. Cooper had them join his classes to get a feel for what they could do and get into next year.
I'm most excited to just get more experience and learn more about storytelling and how everything works.
Just being thrown right into the fire, just going with the flow.
The roles that the new recruits will need to learn are being on the sound system, knowing when to cut the mics, on the teleprompter to help the anchors read their script, TriCaster to flip between stories and cameras, and then they will also need to learn how to anchor. The sophomores still have a lot to learn, but Mr. Cooper and the seniors will help them get prepared for next year. This has been Evan Cates with the Raven Network.
Here in Kansas City, the Parade of Hearts is currently taking place.
It is a public art experience showcasing 150 heart sculptures in the metro.
Let's send it to Caitlin Huckley for more about this.
We went over there and they announced that we were a family of 3 that was accepted.
Out of 700 applicants and only 150 accepted, this family of 3 shocked the Kansas City community with their contributions to the Parade of Hearts.
When we were getting ready for this one, we came up with 3 different designs. We thought they were all good enough to be in there, but we didn't expect that all 3 of us would get it.
I was very happy, but nervous at the same time.
Because the year before, when James submitted, he didn't get one accepted, and so we're like, it's going to be tough. And to our surprise, all 3 got accepted.
Each heart is designed to represent their own perspectives on Kansas City and what Kansas City is.
They all have a very different flavor to them based on our personal interests. My passion is always photography and camera. So my heart is capture the moment, and it looks like a shutter lens on the front of it.
My heart is to spread the message to love one another through the unity of sports.
The one that I really liked was about the sister cities, because I thought, what perfect way to welcome people from other countries than celebrating our sister cities.
The process is very tedious and took many months for this family to create and perfect.
Overall, took 3 weeks to put it all together.
We took the hearts in October. We didn't turn them back in until the end of January, and our entryway was full with 3 6x6 foot hearts. I mean, you had to move them around just to open the door. And so we did a combination of large format printing and paints.
There are 150 hearts here in Kansas City, ranging all the way from St. Joseph, Missouri to here in Olathe.
This has been Caitlin Huckabee with the Raven Network.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Now let's send it over to game day. But first we have a commercial break.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome to Game Day. This is Bria and
Brinley. We have an exciting overview of all of our sports.
boys tennis swung their way to a back-to-back city championship, coming out with the gold.
And Brian Brandstrom and Aiden Messerly finished 9th in the state. Let's give it up for boys tennis on a great end to their season.
Continuing on with the tennis team, Brian and Aiden recently achieved winning 100 matches in their career.
Let's send it over to Mallory Glass for more about this achievement.
Aiden Messerly and Brian Brandstrom are the first boys in ONW history to achieve 100 varsity wins.
This accomplishment means that I've grown over my 4 years playing in high school, because my freshman year we got a decent amount of wins. We were playing against 2 doubles teams and a lot easier competition, but now we're playing better teams and getting better results.
It just shows the amount of work I've put into tennis and also the success I've had with Aiden.
With this accomplishment under their belt, these Ravens are not done yet.
My next goal with the Olathe Northwest tennis is to go out, get top 5 at state.
See how far we can make it in state for tennis. See if we can make it a long way.
Even though these tennis players' times are up, they will still be leaving with incredible memories.
The thing I'm going to miss most is just hanging out with my teammates, watching them play.
The thing I'll miss most is probably just the team environment, you know, being around my really good friends and just hanging around that way.
This has been Mallory Glass with the Raven Network.
For the first time in school history, the boys track team won the Sunflower League Championship.
It came down to the 4x4 with us being tied with Olathe West, with the Ravens coming out on top of the meet as a whole.
The girls finished 4th in the very competitive meet.
Now, both teams look forward to regionals this Friday.
Kicking it on over to soccer, our girls soccer team has seen much success this season.
With their winning record, they continue to play hard into the postseason.
Tuesday night, the girls soccer team won 1-0 in the regional semis against Shawnee Mission Northwest.
The goal by Alexa Regas was the deciding factor for the Ravens, and they now play Olathe North on Thursday for the regional championship.
Good luck tonight. Raven Nation, go support our Ravens at Seaback tonight at 7 against Olathe North.
Girls swim and dive starts state this weekend at Shawnee Mission Aquatic Center.
The Lady Ravens have a great shot at taking home some medals. Good luck to our girls as they compete.
The Ravens softball team has seen growth and resilience this season.
Avery Leahy has set the Kansas State record with 11 RBIs in one game.
And freshman Kinley Leahy breaks the school record with 14 doubles in a season.
Great job, softball. The ladies concluded their season this past Tuesday with a win over Blue Valley North. But then they lost a tough one to Olathe West in the regional championship. The boys baseball team has been locking in and putting in the work ahead of their high-stakes postseason run. Let's send it over to Jackson Connell to hear how the team made plans to make a deep run.
Success in the playoffs will be a result of the Ravens' hard work in the regular season.
At practice, we've really just been going into like the detail side of things rather than kind of just throwing the whole practice plan together. We've been really trying to hone in on the specific things we're doing wrong sometimes that's getting us in bad spots. And I think this past week is really going to help us make a run at regionals.
The team has a common motto going into the tournament.
Whatever anyone throws our way, kind of just stay the course no matter what the situation is. Kind of just be the boulder. Okay, don't let anything waver you. Don't let anything change your direction. Just keep on keeping on.
The Ravens' first matchup is a tough matchup against Olathe South. After that, they have the potential to play the 3-seed Olathe East.
If we play free and easy and we have fun, I think we have the ability to really make a run in the playoffs.
If the Ravens win both games on Tuesday, they will advance to state. This has been Jackson Connell with the Raven Network.
Now that we've heard how the team is prepping for the playoffs, let's see how they did. Tuesday night, our baseball team won their regional to advance to the state quarterfinals, and it was barbecue chicken from there.
The pitching was awesome for the Ravens, with Brady Braswell and Owen Gray throwing complete games in each of their contests.
They wait to see who they play next week in the state quarterfinals, either Monday or Tuesday.
The Olathe Northwest boys golf team absolutely showed out at the regionals on Tuesday, delivering a masterclass performance on the green.
The Ravens secured a second-place finish, led by Jack Butterbaugh, who fired an incredible 71, and Kyle Elliott, who locked in a stellar 75.
With that, the dominant performance, the team is officially state-bound next week at a Firekeeper golf course. Phenomenal job, Ravens. Keep going with that momentum.
It was a historic ride at Olathe Northwest as our boys volleyball team captured major success during an incredible inaugural season.
They definitely set the bar high for the future. Let's send it over now to our very own Bria to take a closer look at this team's phenomenal debut.
This season was more than wins and losses. It was the beginning of something bigger.
I think we did a really good job just growing in every aspect of volleyball because we had a lot of new players.
I think all of them knew they were starting from scratch and like, hey, this is a fun opportunity and we could really pioneer this opportunity for the whole state.
What started as a group of athletes became a team willing to battle for every single point.
Playing hard teams really highlighted our weaknesses. So at practice, we worked on those weaknesses.
I think we really did well, like adapting and being flexible out there because we had some strategies that didn't work, but we ended up finding a way to get past them.
Just getting everybody to be excited, have fun, and realize like we're doing this to have fun has helped the chemistry grow.
Even though this is the first year for boys volleyball at ONW, they have seen much success and they plan to continue it in the future.
We had a lot of new players this year, so as a team, we became better friends, better volleyball players, better passing, better setting, better serving. Overall, we did really well this year.
Next season, I think we could definitely win state. I think we have the talent to do so. We just have to have the drive and determination, and I think we could do it.
Next season isn't about starting over. It's about building on everything this team has already created.
It's a sport that all people can play, and I think us starting it at Northwest this year is a great foundation for what's to come.
Even though the team made much progress this year, they will continue as a club next season, hoping to become an official team soon. For the Raven Network, this has been Bria Allison.
Well, Ravens, that's all we have for game day.
This has been Brindley Summers
and Bria Allison.
Let's send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Game Day.
Well, the talent comes in all forms here at Olathe Northwest. We have one student here running a thriving haircutting business right from his own home.
Let's send it over to Walker McDonald to hear what all the buzz is about.
Over the past few years, one of our very own Ravens has been keeping students fresh with his haircutting skills.
My business, so I started about 3 years ago, just cutting some friends, and that's really how I started. And then over time, it just grew, and I just became more popular over time and just tried to outreach to more new people.
As his popularity grew higher, more clients started pouring in.
I would say I scaled it from, at first, it kind of started off just like word of mouth, just like I started doing my friends.
Some friends have been with him every step of the way.
I've been going for about almost 2 years now, and I keep coming back because it's convenient, it's quick, and it's very affordable.
Kipton's consistency in the shop keeps his customers coming back.
I would say the fades, and sometimes you go to like Great Clips or somewhere and they always like cut it too short. He never does that. He cuts it exactly how you want.
One of his favorite parts about cutting hair is the relationships that he builds.
Favorite part of cutting hair probably is to be how I'm flexible with my time and what I can do and when I'm cutting hair. Also the fact that I'm able to meet new people. I get to know a lot of the upperclassmen that are at the school.
For the Raven Network, this has been Walker McDonald.
With the school year coming to a close, some of our upperclassmen were asked to give advice to the sophomore and freshman at our school.
Let's go see what they had to say.
Make strong connections with your teachers.
Probably to lock in with my GPA.
I'd say to try harder to myself freshman year in my classes.
My advice to my freshman self would be get involved in as many things as I can.
Stay on top of assignments.
Don't underestimate high school.
My freshman advice for myself would be actually try.
Mine would probably be to always stay locked in.
I would probably tell my freshman self to not listen to the seniors, especially in the bathroom. Go sit in the student section.
Wow, what a year it has been. Thank you for tuning in.
For the Raven Network,
This has been Jackson Connell
and Hudson Lane.
Raven Nation, let's fly.